Lamb boy. And I guess I've been dreaming. 'Cause now that I'm woke, everything that I see ain't what it seems. I guess I've been dreaming. 'Cause now that I'm here, what I feel motivates me with reason. I guess I've been dreaming. 'Cause now that I'm woke, everything that I see ain't what it seems. I guess I've been dreaming. 'Cause now that I'm here, what I feel motivates me with reason. I guess I've been dreaming.
Pew. Peace and love to all the guys and gals in the high vibrating species. What it is, what it do, man? What's busting, y'all? What's going on out there? What's up? Okay, mates. Salute. Welcome back to the channels. Welcome back to the channels. Y'all have a seat. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. We got a good one. At least I think so. I think so. I've been doing the digging. You know, I'm going. You know what I'm saying? We got another. I don't know what we're gonna call this, guys. I don't know what we're gonna call this. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, I hope everybody doing good out there, man. You know what I'm saying? Before we even get started, let's check on everybody. How everybody doing out there? You know what I'm talking about? Let me know. Let me know. We lady in the city, right? High vibes, of course. You know what I mean? Y'all good? All right, cause we got an initiative over here. The Horizon Initiative, that is. And we're gonna see what she about. I don't really know. I don't really know what to tell you. You know what I'm saying? Beyond the horizon. There's a lot of things I can tell you that. Mind-blowing things. Phenomenal things. Unspeakable things. Yeah. Along all those lines. When you get to the horizon. You know what I mean? Prospectively, that is. And it's an initiative. So let's see what we're initiating, or what they're initiating, or want to initiate. That's going to be beyond the horizon, or possibly it could be the horizon is about to initiate something. Well, okay, that makes only one way to find out is to get on route. So we're here now. And I appreciate you for joining me yet again for another segment of the Realm of Monsters. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? If you're new, you know what I'm saying? I'm sure you're not new to YouTube, so you already know what to do. I mean, but we can wait till after the segment, you know what I'm saying? If you're going to be rocking with the Academy and myself, you feel me, over here at the Academy, because we get it in with the monsters. That's just our thing. That's what we do. You know what I mean? And we want to try to cross-reference this life with this life and try to see what kind of things they've been hiding from us for the most part. So, without, I'll have to jump ahead. Academates, I hope you have what you need, because I do. And without further ado, let's get to what it is that we do, shall we? Bustin'.
The Horizon Initiative. Despite its roots in cosmic horror and science fiction, the SCP universe has quite a fair share of religious-related content. There are religious anomalies, both original and connected to real-world religions, original religious groups, such as the Sarkic cults, and there are groups connected to real-world religions, such as the Horizon Initiative. Since there are groups of interest involving practically any mindset or belief system you can think of, it's not a big surprise that the major religions of the world would have some hand in anomalies. The Horizon Initiative gives us another unique perspective into the world of SCPs, and, well, as usual, I won't be able to give you a complete view of that perspective. I'll provide a good start. In the late 1960s, a number of influential groups within the main three Abrahamic religions, Christianity, Judaism, and Islam, came together to form the Horizon Initiative, as a response to the spread of anomalies across the world. Although the three religions have their differences, the
Oh, man. I ain't trying to laugh at nobody's religion, man. I'm just saying, listen, bruh. Those three together as one? What? Boy, best believe there is going to be some backdooring foul play within this group right here. Oh, boy, stop it. Let's go, y'all. Let's see.
The group found common ground in their animosity towards other religious groups of interest, namely the Church of the Broken God, the Sarkic cults, Fifthism, and the Church of the Second Hightoff.
Oh, so y'all ain't mad at the Serpent's Hand.
The Horizon Initiative see each of these groups as great threats, and utilize any means at their disposal to combat them. The elimination of these religious groups is only one of their goals, however.
Did he say GOC? Because I think them boys dangerous. They getting on anything and everything walking. It's getting the smoke dealing with these cats right here, GOC. They ain't a threat. So they must be down with killing everything too. CD chip? Never mind. Okay, let's go.
As their primary goal is either the safekeeping or destruction of various anomalous objects, relics, and artifacts, depending on the nature of the object.
Knew it.
Typically, any anomaly that is antithetical to their belief system is destroyed, and any others are collected and safeguarded.
I mean, but here's my thing, guys. And yes, I know we just got started. I was trying to go ahead, but see, when we get, you know what I'm saying, it seems like every time I say that, some spit come up. So, you know what I'm saying? Hold on. Now, my question is this. What gives y'all the right to choose? Who are you? You can't, I mean, you're not working on the behalf of God. You're not. We know that off bat. If you don't, you better ask somebody. Well, I would say ask somebody that's done thorough research, because you can't just ask anybody. It's just a lot of people around here still blind as fuck. But it's okay. You're going to see. And that's fine. So long as it's got you on the straight and high vibe, and I'm talking like without the hypocritical sauce. You know what I'm saying? You got to leave the hypocrisy sauce at the house. You feel me? You got to leave it at the crib. Now, if you're living beyond that, without that, and on the straight and high, then you good. It don't matter who you riding with. You're good. But the rest of that comes with this, Pontius Pilate. Watch my motherfucker. And I'm at the door. Let's go. But I'm just saying, who gives you the right to choose, man? Gambling with the anomalous lives, gambling with the artifacts, gambling with our lives out here, you know what I'm talking about? And just keeping everything, you know what I mean? It just don't seem cool. Excuse me. It just don't seem cool, class. That's all I'm saying. I'm just saying. You feel me? Because regardless if it's this or it's these folks out here in our realm, you know what I'm saying, acting up, throwing planes in the buildings and stuff and acting like they don't got nothing to do with, you feel me? Stuff like that. Then, you know, who can you trust? Definitely not these three. Because they already gambling with monsters and they ain't said nothing. But they want to blame everything on Satan. If you ain't telling us nothing, you lying. If you lying, then what they make you?
The Horizon Initiative is led by a tribunal. 3 leaders, each representing a sub-faction of the organization. Currently, Samuel is the leader of the Sons of Shammai. Adnan is the leader of Atiba al-Kitab. And Bernard is the leader of the Ordinus Occulti Luminis. Due to the inherent strife present in the varying beliefs of the initiative's members, however, the organization is a bit fractured.
Of course.
Within the initiative, many members are part of one of the 3 main corps, each responsible for different duties. The Scribe Corps consists of librarians, researchers, archivists, and clerical staff working to analyze the vast amounts of religious texts and documentation collected by the initiative. Their primary project concerns the universal texts, essentially religious documents relating to the history and doctrine of religious groups and anomalies. Basically, they're working on creating a new Bible to unify the entire Horizon Initiative in a single belief system.
That's that New World Order shit. I knew it,
The Shepherd Corps comprise a wide range of Horizon Initiative members, functioning as the basic agents of the organization throughout the world. They provide intelligence, facilitate relic recovery, and occasionally undertake combat missions against hostile forces. They typically work in pairs, living undercover as civilians, or operating as community leaders to establish relations.
What hostile forces? I mean, we ain't finna just sit here and just be chalking everything up to it's the demons and Satan. Come on, bruh. Like, a lot of us done did a lot of research, and I'm speaking hypothetically here. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? It's like, hey, cause I'm not slow. So I already know. You know what I'm saying? Regardless, this is just another segment. This is just another chapter. This is just some more work or something that they've been doing. You know what I mean? That's all it is, people. That's all it is. You know what I'm saying? We ain't here to swing no mind though. But you know what I'm saying? Come on, man. After all the stuff that done taken place. Look at this. Now we got the three mains that's got the world cuckoo, you know what I'm saying? And they all linked up with the monsters. And ain't no telling who they consider hostile. Because we got a lot of people considered to be witches that they burned at the stake. And they were innocent. And then you got others that's in the let's just say holistic practitioners, right? They're labeled as witches, and they're doing exactly what you're about. You know what I'm saying? The Bible is to get the herbs, and he used herbs for medicine and food, and he gave you everything, right? That's what your book say, right? But so how is you hanging people, and not literally, you know what I'm saying, like that, but you know what I'm saying, just throwing people to the fire for healing people. I mean, back in the day, certain people, they could even swirl in the grass or in the dirt, you know what I'm saying, without it being called witchcraft. It's witchcraft. It's the devil. It's like, come on, bro. Too stern with a lie. I know how to read, sorry. I can read and comprehend, okay? And I do research
with other groups.
And etymology and Hebrew.
Shepherds receive assignments from the district heads of the Corps, or receive special orders from the tribunal. Most shepherds operate loosely with anomalous objects, freely using them in both combat and research situations, and some veteran shepherds will carry around a dozen minor anomalous objects on their person. Finally, there are the Wolves, officially known as Project Malleus. The Wolves are the combat forces of the Initiative, made up of the most zealous and aggressive members of the organization, led by Henry de Montfort. The other groups within the Initiative are generally intimidated by the Wolves, with the Shepherds especially disliking them, leading the Wolves to refer to them as sheep. The Wolves kill and die without question, and are first in line to combat the other anomalous religious organizations. Speaking of which, it's clear that the Horizon Initiative is openly hostile to any of the other religious groups, such as the Church of the Broken God, and use any of the anomalies at their disposal in efforts to wipe them out. As for other groups, though, the Horizon Initiative is not quite as bloodthirsty. They are on good relations with the Mana Charitable Foundation, a non-profit humanitarian organization devoted to using anomalies to help those in need around the world. They also support many cells of the Serpent's Hand and non-violent anarchists, who often supply minor anomalous objects to the Initiative. Officially, the Initiative has truces with both the SCP Foundation and the GOC, but in reality these truces are constantly on the verge of breaking, mainly due to strife caused by the Initiative, as you can imagine. They also occasionally deal with Marshall, Carter, and Dark, but typically regard them as untrustworthy. Although not openly hostile, the Initiative doesn't have great relations with the ORIA, the Chaos Insurgency, paratech groups such as the Anderson Robotics, Gamers Against Weed, Are We Cool Yet, and Herman Fuller's Circus of the Disquieting, primarily due to differing views on anomalies and human life. In short, the Horizon Initiative doesn't play well with others to a great degree, but they are willing to occasionally put aside their differences for a greater cause. The best example of this is perhaps related to SCP-2270.
It seems like what they do is smile in your face all the time. They want to take your place. They backstabbers. Backstabbers. Yeah, they
as the initiative is currently working alongside the Foundation, the GOC, and the Church of the Broken God to combat the Sarkic cults and prevent a catastrophic outbreak of SCP-610 on December 31st, 2019. Speaking of SCPs, though, let's move on to looking at a few anomalous objects that the Horizon Initiative has been involved with. SCP-475 is a soap sculpture depicting an unidentified pope, bearing the inscription, "Cleanliness is next to godliness." When placed into water and then applied to human skin, 100% of foreign contaminants are removed, including dead skin cells, perspiration, bodily parasites, mold, dirt, and detergents. That's pretty handy, and would probably fall under beneficial SCPs if not for the secondary effect, which triggers when the soap is used by a member of an organized religion. These subjects report greater mental clarity and greater adherence to church doctrine after using the soap, with the effects increasing in intensity the longer the subject uses the soap. After enough time, the soap will proceed to change all bodies of water within a 5-meter radius into an equivalent liquid considered holy by the subject's religion. For Catholics, this liquid might be chrism oil, but for more anomalous religions, it might change into machine oil for members of the Church of the Broken God, or blood for Sarkics. Other anomalous effects might also manifest in the subject, as one Catholic subject displayed stigmata in their hands, wounds corresponding to Jesus Christ's crucifixion wounds, while a member of the Pentecostal Church began speaking in tongues. A member of the Broken Church developed symptoms of SCP-217 infection, the machine virus, while a fifth member melted into...
Speaking in what tongue? What language? Because that's all it means. Speaking in tongues just means speaking in another language, man. Don't let it go over your head. You know what I'm saying? When you get into the words, it's all about the words, man. You know what I'm saying? Go study the Hebrew and the Arabic and all of that, you know what I'm saying? And really get into what them words back in the day, what they meant back in the day. That's why I do etymology, guys. You know what I mean? To know what the word meant back then, because that energy still carries forward today. You know what I mean? It's like the English language, most of that shit is spell casting. I don't care what nobody says, it's spell casting. When you get into the etymology of word and learn how that shit is being used, and I'm sorry for my language, but that's just how it is. You know what I mean? It's kind of, it's one of those things when you figure it out, like, wait. So yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's just like saying, good morning to you. What's good about morning? The only, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's good about morning? It's a trick on words, man. You know what I'm saying? Yes. Good what? When's the only, but ask yourself this, class. When is the only time you are in mourning? When are the only time that you mourn? It says, yeah, it's a difference in spelling. The only letter is missing is the U. Therefore, they need you to mourn. And what do? People have to go to work and all that whining and mourning and dread and all of that. Yeah, that's what that. Yeah. So what's so good about it? You know what I mean? Will. Okay, let's go. But you get what I'm saying? All right, get into it. Don't be a fool now. Don't be a fool.
The candle wax. The soap sculpture was actually given to the SCP Foundation by certain insubordinate members of the Horizon Initiative, who believed that the sculpture only led to more and more infighting within the organization, and a breakdown of unity. Another anomalous object that the Horizon Initiative gave up to the Foundation is SCP-2121, a noose composed of a variety of fleshy tissues, including ligaments, tendons, portions of an intestine, and a 1.3 meter long tongue. When used to hang someone, the individual will remain conscious for roughly 3.5 minutes longer than expected, and will remain capable of speech until loss of consciousness. They will wail in shock and despair over the apparent deaths of a variety of divine figures, curse an unidentified and unnamed deific figure, and plea for mercy from the same figure. After death, the body will desiccate, with all bodily fluids except for blood pooling beneath the subject and their blood flowing upwards, where it is absorbed by the noose. If at least one person is not hanged every lunar month, the noose emits a chaotic noise consisting of screaming, moans of pain, and panicked vocalizations in unknown languages, steadily increasing to 137 decibels over 24 hours.
Oh, hell no.
This sound can be heard up to 1.7 kilometers away, even by deaf individuals or by those inside a soundproof room.
I'm finna say I know, right?
Religious individuals who hear the sound will become increasingly despondent and will attempt to commit suicide as soon as possible, preferably using SCP-2121. The Horizon Initiative gave it up as they couldn't destroy it and couldn't abide having to sacrifice individuals to it, something the Foundation doesn't have qualms with. The Horizon Initiative is also connected to a couple 001 proposals. The Broken God proposal, which I discussed in my Ouroboros series, and the 36 proposal. This proposal describes 36 individuals of varying ages, genders, and ethnicities. When any anomalous item or phenomena is brought within close proximity of one of these individuals, the anomalous quality is nullified. When multiple members of the 36 are brought...
That's the Scarlet King? Is that the Scarlet King? That's Moloch. That's Moloch, y'all. This guy. And that would make this has to be Michael. If I got that right, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I see that, because that's what it really is. When you really go, I'm telling you, when you really get up in it, you're gonna find a whole bunch of shockers there. And yeah, I mean, this is dope though. I like this. I'll be drawing and stuff too, y'all. So yeah, I like it.
Together, the range and intensity of this nullifying field is increased. Additionally, when any of the 36 die, multiple anomalous events will occur, along with the sudden appearance of varying dangerous entities. Examples include sudden rainfall containing numerous fatal pathogens, massive walking creatures, and spontaneous ritualistic cannibalism in a widespread area. Civilian casualties after each of these events are generally tremendous, reaching into the tens or hundreds of thousands. After the death of one of the 36, they are supposedly reincarnated as newborn babies, although the Foundation has yet to prove this. It's believed that once all 36 individuals are brought together, their nullifying field will reach across the cosmos, removing all anomalous properties from existence and making the world young again. The Horizon Initiative is heavily invested in the protection and gathering of all 36 of these individuals, believing them to be sent by God to save the world. The concept of 36 righteous individuals with a unique purpose in life is rooted in Jewish myth. The first 5 of the 36 were recovered by the Foundation after finding them in the care of 3 individuals.
So basically what they're talking about with this, that 9 is the 9 ether beings. That's the 9 ether gods. Those are the your ancient your titans at one point before being overthrown by Zeus and his little group. But yeah, that's this particular part right here is talking about the 9 ether gods that be the people that they hear from y'all. You feel me? And that's why I say this is rooted back to Jewish, because there's some people, and even the great book, they say, even the great book says it. You know what I'm saying? There's some people walking around pretending to be Jews and they're not, but the synagogue of Satan. Yeah. So the people that they're hiding from you has been in your face all this time, and they, what you would say, the children of God, they've been in your face all this time, and you're gonna be shocked at who they really are. Yeah, but you know, it is what it is. I didn't lie to you.
Individuals who are believed to be the founders of the initiative. A letter was later found by the Foundation that was apparently written by the initiative's tribunal. I'll read it in its entirety, due to it giving some good flavor for the organization.
You see? That's what I'm talking about. I can't make this up. Break this down right here. So see this right here? See this? And you see that? That's the message that they're telling you. The crown of the sun. They call it the cerveza. Let's say it like that. They call it cerveza. That was just a warning. That was just a warning. All the rest of that just to cover it up. To have people looking, it's misdirection. Let's just use that term. Cerveza, carbonated, superheroes, melanated skin. But it's neuromelanin, not melanin. Because even she has melanin. That's why the sun ain't fried her completely. You know what I'm saying? He is neuromelanin. That's why he absorbs, she doesn't. And that's why he has this on. This is a message, guys. Y'all can look all this stuff up if you want. You know what I'm saying? I'm just putting it out there because I see it. Like I said, YouTube, if we see it, we gonna call it for what it is. If we see it. And plain as day. Y'all put this right in my face. Thank you. And it's Big Mama's this would be Big Mama's colors, the black and the gold. And as you see, they on defense against what would be reptilians. This is a big message in your face. Okay? Take that. You feel me? It's plain as day right here, baby. Then that purple is royalty, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know? So, yeah. But I know exactly what I'm looking at when I'm looking at this right here. The whole bit. I'm talking about the whole bit. Even in an old tomb. You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? In an old tomb. Like, more than like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, let's get it.
How do you explain to someone that the world is dying and that only they may save it? We have often asked ourselves that question during the 60 or so years since that fateful day in Jerusalem, and entertained different notions on the most effective ways to do so. 50 years ago, we were Elijah, full of bluster and wrath, calling upon our less faithful brothers to rally to the 36th cause.
Y'all should go tell everyone the truth. Go tell everyone. Y'all know, and you hit it, trying to figure out a way to become it. And now you're running out of time. Because this thing right here, buddy right there has been kicking. And y'all running out of time. And you've hid the information from everybody. Trying to figure it out. And you see how that worked out for you? So now you're trying to figure out how to tell us who we are. Because you stole it, remember? Remember? The story tells it. How you stole it. So now you're trying to figure out how you're going to tell them. How you going to tell them that they are gods, this is your planet, we stole it, we need your help to save us, please. How can we tell you that we've... You feel me? We kind of looking at you like, oh my God. Save you from what? Oh, well, the sun is going to... Oh, now you want our help. It's going to be tough. That's going to be tough. That's going to be tough. I say the quicker you come out with it, the better it might be for you. But if you're going to ride it till the wheels fall off, which I'm pretty sure that's what you're really going to do, then may great mother have mercy on you. Okay?
Using fear to further our goals. 30 years ago, we were Isaiah, seeking to strengthen our less courageous brothers, that with the conviction that our cause was just, speaking of the greatness of our task, using their newfound confidence to build an order on which our goals could stand. 10 years ago, we were Jeremiah, weeping at the doors of the world's greatest powers, pleading for them to listen, for we now understood that this task was beyond our power alone.
Wait for it.
And now we are Jonah, and are lost for words. How do we make you understand what is at stake, when the only way you could see is to let everything your organization ever did go for the word of 3 old men? That is too much to ask even of righteous men, and we are not yet certain you are such. All we can ask is that you listen. You have seen what the 36 can do. You have seen the way the world unravels around them, but you do not understand why. You see them as just another entry in your great book of diseases, a threat to the wholeness of the body you keep, the world. It is not so. The items and phenomena you keep hidden from the world are not diseases, they are symptoms, and you are not keeping the world healthy by masking them when the underlying condition is ignored.
Right there. That's
the problem is that this condition is chronic. The world is simply old, and the 36, they might make it young again. For them to be able to do so, you will be required to make the ultimate sacrifice. You must relinquish your identity. You were made to secure, and we are asking you to trust in the unproven. You were made to contain, and we are asking you to release. You were meant to protect, and we are asking you to leave the world vulnerable. It is an impossible request, this we know, but you must fulfill it if there is to be any hope for us. Release the 36. Let them come together. Let them do what needs to be done, and we shall follow.
You heard what he said?
Help 3 old men make the world young again. Don't let it die.
Don't let it die.
Depending on how you feel about different 001 proposals, you can take or leave the 36 proposal as being part of the Horizon Initiative's goals. All in all, the Horizon Initiative is not currently a massively detailed group of interest, with only a little over a dozen SCPs relating to the group, many of them giving only the briefest of mentions, and a handful of tales. The initiative provides a unique perspective in the SCP universe, though, struggling with traditional doctrine in the wake of the existence of anomalies, and also a dichotomy between the rigid scientific approach of the Foundation and the faith-based approach of the initiative. Looking at a group such as the Horizon Initiative brings up a lot of thoughts about the nature of religion and the existence of numerous deific entities within the SCP universe. While it would be easy to see how someone knowledgeable of these anomalies and entities would question their beliefs, the members of the Horizon Initiative keep the faith.
Keep the faith in what? Is this something he already read? What did it say? Okay, with the world rapidly marching into the dawn of a new era, we cannot allow our future to be built on a foundation of lies, because that's what you did from the get-go, especially over her, motherfucker. So, you know what I'm talking about? God has always provided man with a shiny beacon in the dark, whether it be in the shape of a prophet or a preacher. We see what y'all do to them. God's anointed raised their armies to combat the forces that threaten the pure. And we be on y'all ass too, don't we? Okay, the initiative is only the most recent, was the iteration in raising up, iteration of the army of the Lord. I'm sorry, my bad, sorry. And the army protecting the faithful in the war and raising up the less fortunate in peace. Boy, when do you ever? They don't do that around here. I'm sorry. What that boy said, an army protecting the faithful in war, raising up. Boy, stop that, boy. Y'all do everything for yourselves. If it goes against the church, to go against the church is to go against God. Ain't that how y'all be trying to threaten people? To go against the church is to go against God. It's like, bro, come on, man. Oh my gosh. And y'all use that as power tripping. This is our duty. And we accept the burdens of our ancestors. Okay, so who are we talking about? Your ancestors or ours? Because if you gonna accept the burdens of yours, then boy, you got some shit to answer for. I'm just gonna tell you straight out the wall. If we talking about your one, you got some shit to answer for. If you talking about ours, you got some shit to answer for too. I'm thinking about it. You talking about ours, you got some shit to answer for too. As it was, so it shall be. Hundreds of groups, thousands of faithful, many interpretations. All that no. It's bad enough y'all got all the denominations that you got now. The word should be one, and it should have been one from the get until that right there interpretations came through. So that's why I had to go back and start getting them old words. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, what did this word mean when they said it in Hebrew? Because that's what they were speaking back then. Hebrew, Arabic, and all of that other stuff. That's what they were speaking back then. So let's take the word and let's go see what that word meant back then versus what it means today. Because that might just mean something totally different. And we're thinking because today it's used in this form in the millennia that it's going to mean the same thing back then. Fuck no. If anything, it's going to mean that back then versus what it means today. Hence to why a lot of people cast a lot of stuff over yourself and not even realize it because you don't even understand the deepness and the origin of the word that you're using. You feel me? You feel me, class? You feel me, class? So let's learn. This is the academy. Don't act like this. I didn't tell y'all from the get go. You seen it. You seen this at Academy 7. So we'll learn how to fight around here. And first it starts here. Intellect. You know what I'm saying? Intellect. We gotta get our minds open. You know what I mean? We gotta learn some things. Re-educate yourself. You feel me? And really know what's going on around here, because all these people doing this stuff in the shadows. We don't know a damn thing until one of us gets snatched up into a bush. You feel me? Our story will never get told, and it's gonna be a lie unfolding. And how you gonna sit here right here? It's like we cannot allow the future to be built on a foundation of lies. Now I see that's probably why you get into it with the SCP Foundation, or when you get into it with anybody else. But it kind of makes you a hypocrite when you're not telling us. You're lying to us. So if you're going to be a bunch of fucking liars and you're trying to stop foundation of liars and you're all liars, then it sounds like a bunch of hypocrisy and a bunch of contradicting bull, and y'all got wet. That's why you're having trouble telling people who they are and the things that you've done, what you truly done, because I don't know what you're trying to protect. Because at this point, you're too far gone. It's too far gone. You might as well just come on out with that, ball man. You might as well just come on out with that. Because while you waiting, myself and others, we're actually doing the research and digging stuff up and pulling it up and finding it anyway. You know what I mean? So, and then there's the photon energy that's out there. That y'all ain't even talking about that. Dang. Dirty, bro. So how? That I just see what I'm saying? I see a bunch of bush like a presidential speech. Sounds good. Sounds all for the people. But then you flip it right here. Hundreds of groups, thousands of faithful, many under one of our Lord. Our Lord. Who's? Yours. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's where they get you. All under the banner of our Lord. Because they want to have it in your mind that everybody's Lord is going to be the same. But that's not the case when you got all of these religions, cultures, different creeds, faiths, all these things going on. How would it work? It wouldn't. It wouldn't work. Because you got certain people that don't eat certain things. You got certain people that have to do certain things at certain hours. It's just no. It wouldn't work, bro. It wouldn't work. It's all garbage anyway. It's a power struck anyway. That's it. See what I'm saying? That's it. Have people stuck in fear, scared of something that, you know what I mean? And you're the most, like, I'm trying to, all right, y'all. But anyways, Academics, I hope y'all appreciate the video. You know what I'm saying? At least like the video. You feel me? If you knew, of course, you know what I'm saying? We do that. We do a little etymology. We do a little numerology. We do a little some of everything's over here in the Academy. You feel me? It ain't just looking at some monsters and saying, ooh, I wonder what that do. Hell no. That is not the scope. You know what I'm saying? We up over here. You know what I'm saying? And we're trying to really get up on game. Because like I said, they put stuff in your face. It's hidden in plain sight. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to take it serious like that. But I would keep some side pockets for some of this stuff to come across your desk. You feel me? Because you never know. You could actually solve something. You know what I'm saying? But don't be too hasty when you find stuff, because you see how they been doing people lately. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? They've been showing up on folks, and folks been kind of, you know what I'm saying, things been happening. So y'all be careful out there. That's why I say head on that swivel. You know what I'm saying? Don't forget to keep yourself spiritually, mentally, physically, and emotionally protected. Don't let the world drive you crazy. You know what I'm saying? Don't be out here just trying to just find stuff and just for them views and them likes, man, trying to just, you know what I mean, post stuff, because some of that stuff getting people vanished around this thing. You feel me? And I don't think it's cool that folks are finding what they're finding, seeing what they're seeing, and these type of things are taking place. It's just, I don't think it's really cool. I mean, shit, if we saw it, bro. That's just what it is. If you wouldn't be lying and hiding it, we wouldn't, you know what I'm saying? Y'all wouldn't have to go to such great lengths to cover stuff up had we already known. But in order to uncover one thing, you're going to have to uncover another thing, and that uncovers, and it's going to be a chain reaction until we get down to what the fuck actually happened. And that what you don't want to happen. And I get it. But you run out of time, though. So, Academates, we shall return with another. I do not know where we're going to go with it, because, like I said, I've been digging through the files. I've been trying to actually find some things that are more than interpreted, so we can get down to the bottom of this thing. You know what I'm saying? And find out really what's going on around here. You know? I'm trying to find these classes and some certain things that I used to see, but I don't see it anymore. I'm trying to find it so we can go into it, because I'm kind of curious as to, okay, what are these levels and classes? I've seen some of this stuff. You know what I'm saying? So maybe they got it hidden. I don't know. We're going to find out, though. So, peace.